kind of the go-to guy for the Commodores. Craig, what can you tell us about really the first two members of the Commodores? Eric McClellan, their leading scorer, and Rod Odom.
Yeah, they've got a nice backcourt, and they seem to be figuring things out a little bit. I know they've been playing some strong competition here early in the season. They were playing well as a team yesterday before they went flat a little bit against Providence. That was a very, very good early season college basketball.
Last member
game.
of the starting five, James Siakam, all the way from Cameroon. Their leading rebounder for the Commodores. And here we go with Morgan State.
Here's the bracket so far filled in. So yesterday, Northern Iowa beat Loyola Marymount, and Maryland beat Marist. Providence, in the game that we talked to, came back and beat Vanderbilt 67-60. And LaSalle beat Morgan State in what was a more competitive game than the score may indicate. 78-59.
Morgan State actually made a nice run there before LaSalle pulled away in about the last 8 minutes or so. Winner of this game, Vanderbilt versus Morgan State, goes on into the consolation final on Monday. So we'll look forward to that. The loser goes into the 7th and 8th place game again on Monday, and they'll be matched up against Marist, which lost earlier today against Loyola Marymount in a 76-70 game. Here we are, folks, just seconds away from tip-off. Both teams back their huddles for last-minute instructions, and we'll be underway here at the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Tournament at Paradise Gym.
Morgan State has an interesting team. They've got some very good guard play, and then they've got a 7-2 man in the middle who's clearly been getting better and better every game he plays.
You're referring to Ian Childs, folks. He's averaging, he had 14 points in yesterday's game against LaSalle. 7 for 11, great shooting percentage, and led the team with 5 rebounds as well. We'll see how Vanderbilt, who doesn't have anyone on the floor quite of that stature, works around that man in the middle. Here we are, just about to get underway. Everybody's ready. Tip-off about to begin. Ball controlled by Morgan State on the tip.
Wasn't quite a full fair tip, but he was making it fair for the other guy because the 7-2 guy had an advantage, but he still was able to get it.
Justin Black at the top with the ball. Looking into the post. Goes opposite side. And our first foul of the game. James Siakam picks up the first with a little bit of a hip check. Ball on the baseline. Blake Boseman takes it out. Got a little flat 1-4. Quick pop out to the top. Switch in the middle. There's Siakam. And out to the 3 ball. Good strong offensive rebound by Morgan State. So they reset. Getting some instructions from the bench. Coach yelling at. Wants a specific play. There's the lob into the post. Childs kicks it back out. Dish to the hole, little finger roll, no good. Here comes Eric McClellan with the ball. Kicks it back to, he thought about the 3, goes to the elbow, up with an 18-footer, offensive rebound, and the Commodores lead. Siakam picks up the first board of the game for the Commodores, and the ball quickly back up the floor by Morgan State with a real fast scorer. A little bit of full court pressure here, easily handled by the Commodores.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2. A little frenzy here at the beginning of the action.
Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. Jump hook. Oh, nice soft touch from Damian Jones. Low in the block down there, very deep in it. Ball swings around. Morgan State looking to penetrate. And a blocking foul.
Pretty much a straight 2-3 going right now. They're trying to negate Nate Childs' advantage. He's doing a good job trying to get it from one side to another, and Morgan State likes to go through him offensively.
Scramble on the floor. Oh, turnover by McClellan, and we're about to see a dunk. And here we go. We got a tie ball game. Again, with a little pressure from Morgan State.
Ball boys almost didn't get up in time that time because it came transitioning so quickly.
Ball swings around the outside. Looking in the post to Siakam. There isn't the flat. Three-pointer. Siakam, a strong offensive board, but gets blocked. And he quickly picks up his second foul. He'll be going to the bench, I'm sure, after this. Craig, we talked a little bit about the changes as it relates to fouls with the rule changes.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that play a little bit in this tournament. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, really not as bad as we might think down here. I think some of the teams have adjusted with their first couple games, and we've been able to stay on time for the most part, which is nice. Last game we were actually a little ahead of time.
Rebound by the Commodores. Here they come. Fuller at the top of the key. Penetrates, kicks into the post. Back out to Fuller with a three. And it's good.
Nice inside out by Cornett to Fuller there for the three.
Commodores quickly fall back into that zone. Morgan State. And unfortunately, Anthony Hubbard.
Yeah, we have three three-point lines out there, but that one was well beyond all three of them. Only one of them is one we're using right now, the blue one.
Oh, turnover by the Commodores, and Hubbard in for the quick score. Well, I think quick comment, Craig. Somebody forgot to tell David that they weren't supposed to be in this game. Morgan State comes out with a lot of energy.
Yeah. Even that little bothersome pressure has given Vanderbilt a little bit of difficulty early.
In and out from Damian Jones, and here comes Morgan State again. They're clearly going to push the ball today. Got nothing to lose. There's a three ball from outside, no good, in and out. And once again, here comes Kyle Fuller. And the three by Eric McMillan goes wide. Rebound to Morgan State, pushing the ball back up the floor. And we got a call there on Morgan State.
Illegal screen. He seems a little confused by it. I didn't really see that one either. But
Cedric Blossom picks up his first foul. We're at 3 fouls for Vanderbilt and 1 foul for Morgan State with 15:46 to go.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2013 Paradise Jam.
Neither team shooting too well here to get started, 37% for each.
Vanderbilt quickly inbounds the ball. Got a one-on-one situation on the break. Takes a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that'll help the percentage when you can get it right to the basket like that.
Craig, we didn't see a lot of zone from Vanderbilt last night in their game against Providence, but they opened up here. Now they convert back to a man.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to collapse on Childs there and make sure he doesn't become too much of a factor. He's a unique player for Morgan State.
There's that little bit of three-quarter pressure. McClellan sees it. Hands the ball back off to Fuller. Morgan State back into a 2-3. Three from outside.
Great
Rebound.
back screen action there for the open three.
We've got Dante Pretlow at the top of the ball. Calling a very, very specific play. Here we go. Looking to penetrate. Oh, and the travel and double. Anthony Hubbard trying to penetrate. Gets the ball caught on his hip.
Want to make sure we thank our friends at New Tech for helping us put together this nice online free production through YouTube, and they've been very helpful for us so far down here in the Virgin Islands.
Kyle Fuller out to the wing to McClellan. Holds the ball, back to Fuller again. Little X into the middle. Perfect way to beat the zone, but you got to finish there. Here comes Morgan State pushing the ball again. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound. Here comes Fuller. And big, strong attack by McClellan. He gets the bucket and one to the line.
Good job filling the lanes, taking it hard to the basket, and finishing strong.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Thomas. That's his first. New substitution comes in, Emmanuel Mate for Morgan State. And McClellan goes to the line for one.
Fuller already has 3 rebounds for Vandy.
With the miss, Childs with the rebound. And here comes Morgan State pushing the ball a little bit. Dante Pretlow hands it off at the top. Into the post to Childs. Quick turnaround. Big, strong rebound. Here comes Vandy. Penetrate to the kick to the corner. Ball back out to Parker. And an attack by McClellan. And loses the ball on the handle.
Like one of the Vanderbilt advantages is just their depth. They've got a lot more guys that can help them out, and Morgan State's not quite as deep, so I think they're trying to come at Morgan State in waves.
Substitution pattern. We've got Henderson and Cornett in now for Vandy. Morgan State looks to attack this man-to-man. Little weave handoff at the top. Penetrate and kick. There's the open look. And a three. Successful. Morgan State, Kyle Thomas. And we've got a turnover here. Oh, what a recovery. Fuller quickly gets the ball up and a three. Rebound Henderson, here we go, back to Fuller, and he attempts a three. Good pace in this game.
We're going up and down quite a bit.
And we're right back to Morgan State. Dante Pretlow had the ball.
Oh.
Oh, what an acrobatic shot.
What great strength. I mean, there's some SEC strength right there.
Here's the quick replay. Craig, I think we had 4 up and down the floors in the space of about 45 seconds there.
Yeah, I watched our officials, and they looked like they were even getting winded. Spent a little bit too much time with the rum bar with the bushwhackers, so they got to make sure they get that out of their system.
We've got
I'm just kidding.
Injured Morgan State player on the sideline. A little bit of a timeout here. Timeout on the floor here. Refs holding up to play a game while we check out the Morgan State player. Can't see who it is from here. Seems to be holding his calf. Anthony Hubbard at the line. I'm sorry, I take that back. Fuller about to go to the line. Here we go, one attempt. (14 to 9) Vanderbilt. Substitution coming in for Vanderbilt.
Looks like they're looking at Pretlow's leg. He's limping over a little bit, but looks like he might be moving okay.
Oh, great little look from Childs. Ball then into Shaquille Duncan with a nice little reverse. There's that pressure again from Morgan State. Parker swings it back out again. 3 attempt. Strong offensive rebound, and then a block by Morgan State. We go to our first TV timeout, second TV timeout at the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam.
There's the going through Childs, nice little dish, and the finish. You can see he's matured quite a bit as a player. I think he was a late.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morning.
Mike Hahn.
You can see a shot of our center court there. Easy Bonds Global Payments, our friends from Australia and deep partners for this event, making it happen. And then also the U.S. Virgin Islands. They're the Department of Tourism and the government here in the U.S. Virgin Islands are very special to us and enable us to have a very successful event.
And Craig, Paradise Jam's really integrated into the local community. As part of one of the things you do is tonight there's a game for the U.S. Virgin Islands University is hosting a game here right after this game. Yep. That seems to be an important part of the tournament that you guys help put together.
Absolutely. The UVI, University of Virgin Islands, gets to play at a school out of Puerto Rico called Metropolitan, who's one of the stronger colleges in Puerto Rico. So, yeah, it's definitely a piece of what we do here.
So we head back to the game. Vanderbilt leading 14-11 with about 12 minutes to go. Ball inbounded. Out to Jasmine, and quick back into the. Oh, what a great inbounds play. Very, very strong finish from Damian Jones.
Yeah, that was very crisp, wasn't it? Everybody knew where they're going to go. They've practiced that one a couple times.
A little bit of penetration attempt there by Justin Black.
Morgan State has a unique situation where they have a father-son combination. We interviewed them together for part of our broadcast package, and they did great stuff.
Oh, nice and high off the backboard, Shaquille Duncan. Again, a little bit of pressure from Morgan State. Fuller kicks the ball over to the wing, back to Fuller. Morgan State in that 2-3.
Fuller's got 6 points early for Vanderbilt.
Nice little two-pointer.
And Jones has 6 as well now.
Manuel Mate at the top. High pick and roll. And an open look three for Mate. Comes up short. Rebound Vanderbilt. And they look to bring it up in a controlled fashion. Got to attack this 2-3. Kind of a 1-2-2 now. Vanderbilt looking to bring the ball down to the low. Swinging it around.
Vanderbilt's trying to get the ball swung side to side very quickly, which is their advantage to get the open shots.
There's the open look. Henderson for three, no good. Rebound, Morgan State. And they're looking to push the ball again. Comes Emmanuel Mate, looks inside, up to the top, back, swings it back out, back to Mate. High, no room in the post. High pick and roll. He goes the other way. There's a shot attempt by Child. Nice little hook by Ian Childs, sorry.
Yep.
And we're at 9:37 to go. The 18-15 Vanderbilt lead as they look to attack this zone they've been facing all game long. Three attempt. Oh, strong offensive rebound. Missed the first attempt. Ball came back on out. And Damian Jones was able to corral it, attack the basket, and pick up the foul.
Great effort, second effort by Cornett there. Just a young guy, but really seems like he's got the complete package, especially for his size. Inside, outside, nice young player.
Ian Childs from Oregon State picked up his first foul. We send Jones to the line for two.
Morgan State cannot afford Childs to get in foul trouble here.
He was able to stay in the game last night, but did pick up some early foul trouble and had to go to the bench fairly early, and that definitely hurt Morgan State. And Craig, there's that rotation that you talked about with the depth that the Commodores have. Bring in new players, and Morgan State still pretty early into their starting lineup. Jones misses the second. Morgan State brings the ball up the floor. Blake Boseman over to Shaquille Duncan, back to Boseman. Swinging the ball across the top. Mate looks. And off the foot of Shaquille Duncan, the referee says turnover to the Commodores. Ball inbounded. Notice Morgan State took the pressure off. Limited to the half court. Parker with the ball. Back up to Fuller at the top. Fuller calling it out, trying to get everybody reset. Parker looks inside, attacks into the middle and to the corner.
Good defensive intensity by Morgan State.
There's that spot in the zone in the corner that they had. Shot clock down to 4 seconds. Oh, just in time. Ball into the hands of Damian Jones. A nice little jump stop and a little right-handed scoop. Great little pick and roll between the big man. Ball to Shaquille Duncan. And he's able to penetrate, gets the foul.
Another relatively clean game, and we're at the 8-minute mark here in the first half, and only 4 team fouls each. So that's nice. I do think the teams that are kind of figuring out the new rules and adjusting. And maybe the other way as well. Maybe the officials are also figuring out that it was a little bit over the top to get started here in the new season, and they needed to adjust.
Shaquille Duncan at the line. Makes both of his. Score now 20-17. Morgan State hanging around. A very, very active 1-2-2 with pressure at the top. Commodores are looking to attack it at the baseline. Yeah, nice penetration there. That was Kyle Fuller. Morgan State comes back. And looking to penetrate. That was Blake Boseman. Rebounded Damian Jones, and here come the Commodores again. Very, very methodical in the half-court offensive set against this zone.
Yeah, they're really trying to, nice little lob there.
Beautiful little play off of the zone. Eric McClellan went up in the air to catch.
Yeah, slid behind the zone, and they found that spot. Just, it's inside the short corner area.
Ball swings over to Anthony Hubbard. To the top, kicks it to the corner. Shot, 3 attempt. Rebound was Cedric Boseman, and back out again to Blake Boseman. Commodores on a man-to-man, sagging a little bit. Really, for the most part, they've been able, once Childs went out, they've been able to keep the ball out on the perimeter. Oregon State's gone back to a man-to-man. Commodores calling the play from the bench. Into the hands of McClellan. Gets a little bit of a pick in. And
count the basket.
Wow. Hey, Coach Boseman was up, pleading the referee for a change to that call, but basket was good, and when we come back, we'll be going to the line. Look, we'll come back in just a few minutes as we take this media timeout. Thank you for joining the 2013 Virgin Islands Paradise Jam, brought to you by Easy Bonds.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Welcome back to the 2013 Paradise Jam. Vanderbilt just missed their free throw attempt on a one. The ball back into the hands of Morgan State as they look to attack Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they've already had 3 guys try to guard Childs, and he's back in there.
Short little jump hook, misses. Here comes Fuller. Morgan State into a man-to-man, but they haven't been in all game long. Turnover there. Monte Pretlow hands the ball off.
Starting to play at the Moko Jumbi here at the U.S. Virgin Islands Department of
Swings over to
Tourism.
Justin Black who attacks, misses, rebound, and the ball out to Fuller. He waits till the rest of the Commodores come up the floor. Low into the block. Henderson with a turnaround. He misses. Here comes Morgan Straight. Ball immediately up the court to Blake Boseman. Ball swung back over now. Blakeman to Dante Pretlow. Back to Blakeman. Surveys the court. Surveys the defense. High pick and roll. Tried to force that back. Turnover. Good hands by the Commodores. Comes McClellan right to the basket. And he attacks. Gets the hoop. No foul called. Morgan State immediately pushes the ball.
Nice explosion by McClellan there. Kind of accelerated right at the end and burst to the basket.
McClellan receives the ball in that turnover. He's got a smile on his face. Kicks it to the other corner. Attack to the basket. Basket's good. And one. You had to know that Kyle Fuller was going to make every attempt to finish that one.
Yeah, he's had a good start to the half. People are starting to arrive here. We got one of the local high school bands are filling up the stands. The
quick timeout called by Morgan State. We're going to go to a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2013 Easy Bonds Paradise Jam. Kyle Fuller at the line for Vanderbilt. Missed the free throw attempt. Vanderbilt crashed the boards, and looks like a foul call on a push from Morgan State. First foul called on Asante Manning. And we send to the line in the bonus situation. Shelby Moats with one-on-one, miss, rebound to the Morgan State. They look to push the ball up the floor. Here comes Emmanuel Mate. High pick and roll. Oh, deep three from, oh my goodness.
He took the shot from the Moko Jumbi. That was 27 feet.
Wow, Justin Black with a very, very deep beyond NBA range three. Cuts the deficit to 30-20 for Vanderbilt. Morgan State into an aggressive man-to-man. Ball swung to the corner. There's the pin down. Attempt by Henderson and a block by Childs. Looks like he may have got a hand to his face.
Nice job staying on the floor until the offensive player left the floor.
All right, we head to immediate timeout. We'll go to quick commercial. We'll come back to the 2013 Easy Bonds Paradise Jam.
Imagine giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little. Kiss me, boy, you got me going crazy.
Scott, business is tough, but with great offers at avis.com, We give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. We've got Morgan State and Vanderbilt in a competitive first half. I'm joined here with Dr. Craig Jonas as we call this game between two teams that lost last night. Winner moves into the consolation final here. Turnover to Morgan State. Ball in the Justin Black, who just hit a deep three before we went to break.
Yeah, we call that a heat check.
Great transitional attack there by Vanderbilt. Rod Odom, one of the go-to players for Vanderbilt, attacks the basket, gets the two, and picks up the foul attempt.
Yeah, good things are happening for Vanderbilt when they get it over the timeline quickly. Yeah, we were saying the local community is very, very supportive of basketball. Tim Duncan's from U.S. Virgin Islands, and Roger Bell and Cal White, and all kinds of great players. So the band's starting to show up, and people are filling in.
Morgan State, ball into Emmanuel Mate at the point. So he calls out the play. Turns it over to Childs. Now over to Justin Black, who looks to penetrate and dish off. Coughs up the ball. Here comes Morgan. Here comes the Vanderbilt. Oh, Fuller handed off. McClellan didn't finish, but Morgan State pushes. Big lob to Childs. Can't keep his feet in bounds. Good attempt. Boy, all game long we've seen Morgan State push the ball.
Yeah, I think they feel like that's their advantage. They've got some very good guards. Childs gets up and down the floor pretty well for his size. So trying to get some easies before Vanderbilt sets up their defense. They're just so strong defensively that if they can set themselves, it's not as easy for Morgan State.
Morgan State in a man-to-man. Ball over to Fuller. Vanderbilt looks to attack. Coach yells regular from the bench. He looks to set up the play. Up to the top with penetration. Very, very patient on offense. Rebound, Childs. Coach Solling wanted a foul on that. Didn't get it. Morgan State looks to attack. To the lob into Childs. Back up to Blake Boseman, makes the three attempt. Corrals his own rebound. Little foot move. It's getting a little scattered out there. Morgan State settles down. Boseman has the ball. Here comes the high screen. A little half shot, and Emmanuel Mate attacks the basket, gets bodied, and is about to shoot two.
Tough floater attempt by Boseman, but Morgan State stayed after and got a second chance. It's already 6 rebounds for Childs.
Emmanuel Mate goes to the line for two. Roughly 2 minutes left in the first half here with Vanderbilt leading by 13. First attempt comes up well short. Substitution by the Commodores. In comes Josh Henderson.
He started thinking about the beauty of the U.S. Virgin Islands and the beaches and everything, and forgot to focus on the rim that time.
Second attempt is good. Ball inbounded to McClellan. Commodores coming up the floor methodically.
Over our new logo, which everybody seems to like here at the tournament.
High screen by Henderson. Ball swing over to Fuller, look into the post. Ball
Great
swung over to
passing.
Odom. Big three. Boy, Craig, Vanderbilt really very, very patient on offense, moves the ball very well.
Yeah, I love the way they're getting it side to side. And now, you know, every time you do that, the defense has to work a little extra, and good things usually happen.
Got a high pick and roll here. Morgan State. Mate looks to make the attempt. Block. Big block by McClellan. Ball in the hands now of Blake Boseman, coach's son. Top of the key, return. Waved off the pick and roll and tacked to his left hand and got a blocking foul and goes to the line.
I may have talked a little too soon on the fact that we're not getting a lot of calls here, but I guess they're still not in the bonus, so under a minute to play, that's not bad.
Commodores have 16 fouls. Morgan State has 8. Lob into Childs. Turn around, off the glass. Nice little touch for the big man.
Good feed by Boseman there inside. Great position by Childs.
McClellan with the ball at the top of the key, swings it on out.
Got about a 12-second differential in the shot clock.
Odom with the three again. He just hit one. Comes up a little short here. Long rebound to the Commodores. Quick timeout called by Coach Stallings. Commodores go to the bench with 26.8 seconds left to go here in the first half as they look to call a specific play to try and go up maybe 38 to 23 if they can. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with 26.8 seconds left in the first half. Just before we left, the Commodores called a timeout to set up a very specific play.
See if they go back to that screen, the screener All-America play that we used to call where they got the double screen on top for the three. Oh, or they might go backdoor for an easy one.
That, I have to say, Dr. Jonas, that was a very oddly defended play by Morgan State.
Yeah, very aggressive. They no protection basket-wise, and they're face guarding. Vanderbilt saw the opening and went for it.
First attempt by Eric McClellan is good.
Yeah, we always say in the coaching vernacular, backdoor on the overplay, and they were trying to overplay aggressively, and they went right back to the basket.
McClellan has 8 points already. His second attempt is up just off the back rim. 37-23, 23 seconds left to go here in the first half. Morgan State probably looking for one shot here at the end. Kind of push down, and here comes the high screen. Oop. Deep three attempts, wide misses. And we end the first half, Craig. Vanderbilt leading 37-23.
That wasn't the finish that Morgan State wanted. They were holding on and staying with them pretty much for the whole first half, but now didn't close the half well, and 37-23, Vanderbilt at the half.
We'll see all of you at the beginning of the second half from the Virgin Islands, Easy Bonds Global Payments, Paradise Jam.
We're at the 2013 Paradise Jam. In 14 years here on St. Thomas, we've done a lot of awesome things, but never something like this.
The This is the water jetpack, new here to St. Thomas. Anyone who's ever dreamt of flying, ever wanted to learn how to fly, this is about as close as it gets. On an introductory flight, you're going to be porpoising like a dolphin, you're going to be running on the water, and of course flying high like Buzz Lightyear. So those are kind of the three things you're going to be doing in an introductory flight.
Perfect. Right arm up, right arm up, right arm up a little, right arm up. There you go. Just like that. That's exactly where I want you. Right there. Very nice. Oh, you're ready to fly. What I want you to do now is slowly bring your arms up till just your feet are in the water. And now that you're there, just start walking with those legs. You're walking on water. Okay, so all you got to do to go underwater is you're going to bring both hands down into the water. When you're ready to come back up, bring both hands back up. Very nice. Very nice.
People who have ever gone parasailing or jet skiing, anything like that, this can be completely different. This is the newest adventure basically here in St. Thomas. So you guys actually have this great deal of flying at $100 at discounted price all the way up until November 30th. So just mention Paradise Jam and we'll definitely give you guys that rate.
That definitely was one of the craziest things I've ever done, Mark. Thanks for letting me come out and fly with you. Looks like I earned some wings.
You have definitely earned your jetpack wings, so you're a natural. Come back again soon.
All right, all you Paradise Jammers, come out and check out the St. Thomas Jet Riders.
Welcome to the Paradise Jam. Each November, I like to take my Paradise Jam family down to the one and only golf course on St. Thomas, Mahogany Run. Let's head down to the first tee.
Mahogany Run, it being the only golf course on the island, designed by two world-famous golf course architects, Tom Fazio and his dad, George, have some really unique and exciting holes. We have the Devil's Triangle, which is maybe three of the most beautiful holes in golf, looking over the Atlantic and the Caribbean Ocean. Holes where you're hitting, 125 to 150 yards from tee boxes to over the ocean onto a small tee complex. Everybody finds the course. It's challenging, forgiving in areas, and truly unforgiving in certain areas. I mean, obviously you can tell who the basketball players are. They're a little taller than most of the island people, but it's wonderful for the course. It's wonderful for the economy down here. It's wonderful for Mahogany Run to have people like that down here doing something for the community down here, and being able to host them at our golf course is really, it's a pleasure to have them down here.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate, has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody. Give us a call at USVI Sotheby's International Realty. We'd be happy to help you online, or sotheby'srealtyusvi.com is our website.
Welcome to the United States Virgin Islands. We know you'll enjoy your stay in one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. We invite you to visit all 3 islands: St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. St. Croix offers some of the most incredible dive sites in the Caribbean. Explore the pier, a shipwreck, the wall, and even go on a night dive. And with 7 flags having flown over this Caribbean jewel, St. Croix offers one of the most diverse cultures in all of the Caribbean. Want to hike, swim, and explore an underwater trail and an incredible vista all in the same day? Then you can't miss St. John. With 2/3 of the island dedicated as a national park, it's easy to find a view that takes your breath away. St. Thomas offers some of the best shopping deals in the Caribbean, and the U.S. Virgin Islands duty-free limit is $1,600, so be sure to take advantage of the savings. If a romantic destination wedding is in your future, plan your hassle-free nuptials in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Don't forget to let your guests know that there's no passport required for U.S. citizens. For more information on the USVI, log on to visitusvi.com or download our free My Virgin Islands smartphone app to learn more about things to do, restaurants, shops, and much more. Explore the endless unscripted vacation opportunities that await you. Thank you for visiting the United States Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little. Kiss me, boy, you got me going crazy.
Scott, business is tough, but with great offers at avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the Vanderbilt versus Morgan State game here at the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam at the U.S. Virgin Islands. I'm here with Dr. Craig Jonas. Craig, you've been involved in this tournament for 14 years. What can you kind of tell us about the history? And
that means I'm getting older, but you know what? It's been a great ride, and it's just a beautiful place to spend a lot of time. We started as a women's tournament 14 years ago, and we've always had one of the strongest women's teams in the country. Again this year we do, starting on Thanksgiving Day, which will also be live on YouTube. Teams like Duke and Kansas, Texas A&M. So come back on Thursday, but just a great environment, a beautiful facility, and something that we look forward to every year. Interesting first half here. You got some of the stats.
As we head into the second half, with the Commodores leading 37-23, leading scorers for Vanderbilt, Rod Odom with 8, Damian Jones with 8, Eric McClellan with 9, and Kyle Fuller leading the team with 10. Morgan State responds, Ian Childs with 6, Shaquille Duncan with 6. And again, our score halftime here, 37-23.
Childs has a double 6, 6 rebounds and 6 points. So good start by him, and he's a special player for Morgan State. One of the things we've got here that really also differentiates us, I think, is our officials. We've got some of the top officials in the country coming down here, and I don't think it's a bad gig for them, but that really makes this event run smoother than maybe some of the other early season events that are out there.
Whistle blows. We're about to start. Ball into Vanderbilt. Rod Odom, McClellan at the top. Swings the ball over to Odom. A little bit of pressure from Morgan State. We saw them start the game, Craig, this way in a little bit of a zone. Kind of back into a 2-3. Vanderbilt was very, very patient in the first half against this zone. Let's see how they do here. Ball kicked outside for 3, and of course, Rod Odom responds.
Yeah, nice skip pass from McClellan over to Oldham, and he hits it from just outside the Moko Jumby, which is the USVI trademark.
Blake Boseman with the response. 3 with a hand in his face. And back into that zone, and the Commodores look at it pretty patiently. Tack down the middle of the key. Offensive rebound of the Commodores. Parker over into the post. Tacks along the baseline. And I think Mr. Childs may have picked up his second foul of the game.
Yeah, Childs can, he can only take one guy at a time. Vanderbilt's got too many bigs for him to counter them.
Damian Jones goes to the line with 2 attempts. Ball around the rim. And a substitution for the Commodores.
Yeah,
we'll be Luke Cornet.
We'll be sold out for the next 2 nights. So Sunday and Monday, our last 2 rounds of the men will be sold out, and there'll be good support for the women as well.
Jones hits his second. Morgan State looking to push the ball up the floor. In strong from the wing goes Justin Black. Hard. The referee signals a blow to the head, and he's going to the line for 2 foul attempts.
There's the penetration and kick for the huge 3 from Boseman. Just to the left of the Easy Bonds Global Payments logo on the floor, put together by John Prater and his team.
Craig, one of the things about Boseman we should recall for folks who are tuning in to this game, coached by his father. Coach Boseman, when he came to Morgan State, they had 1 winning season in 26 years. And he's now had, I think, 5 winning titles in the MEAC there, and considered a very strong mid-major.
I'll tell you what, they do not shade away from competition. They're playing very, very strong competition here early in the season.
Perfect way to attack that zone. Lovely dish down to Damian Jones, who flushes it.
Nice patience by Jones. A little pump fake up, compose himself, then flush it hard.
Luke Cornett came in the first half and gave some valuable minutes, and he's doing that again here in early in the second.
One of the things that Morgan State has done with Basketball Travelers is taking one of our foreign trips. So they actually took a foreign trip with our producer, executive producer of this fine event right now, who's putting this thing on online, Sean
Ball
Christensen.
in the hands of Rod Odom. Morgan State's gone back to a man-to-man. Oh, kind of about. Force the turnover, a little bit of a stutter step by Odom.
That's the intention of that kind of pressure, is to eventually just kind of make you make mistakes.
Blake Boseman with the ball, left-hand side of the court. Swings it over to Blossom, down into the low post to Childs. Lovely little touch off the glass.
Yeah, very, very good touch for left hand. A lot of times the left-handers have that good touch. He attracted 4 guys, but he was still able to finish.
At his size, Craig, does he have the opportunity to play at the next level?
You know, it's hard to tell. I think he'll be able to get paid to play somewhere. You know, guys like that sometimes just keep getting better and better. So it's hard to teach 7-2. So I would say he's got a better chance than a lot of other guys.
Certainly able to play overseas somewhere.
Absolutely. and that might be a good place for him to start. Another turnover.
Commodores turn the ball over. Parker hustles back and gets the ball back, pushes it, and up to Jones, who kind of fumbled with the ball. Otherwise, he was going to flush it again. Recovered, and then the reach in by Morgan State. Jones goes to the line for 2.
Nice unselfish play by Vanderbilt, making the extra pass. Yeah, a little bit of a fumble here, but went strong when he was able to gather it.
2 attempts by Jones. You know, Craig, this is one of the things we noticed in last night's game. Vanderbilt only shot 43% from the free throw line. Today, up till the first half, they were shooting 30% from the free throw line on 3 of 10 attempts.
Yeah, you didn't unjinx him there. Sometimes it works the other way, but that didn't happen there.
Misses both those attempts, and here comes Morgan State pushing the ball to Boseman. A little behind the back dribble, swings it over to the other side, over to Hubbard. Looks, ball to the high post. Blossom almost fumbled it away there. Justin Black has it, driving the baseline. Little scoop shot. Oh, recovered by McClellan, turned it over. Black steals it and goes straight to the hole.
That was a nice athletic play.
Here come the Commodores. Ball into the post to Jones.
The beneficial kiss off the glass there.
Boseman kicking the ball at the top to Blossom. Down now into the post to Childs. Childs the turnaround. Little left-handed scoop.
If he is going to play at the next level, he doesn't want to shy away there from the contact. Instead of going up strong, he kind of faded away a little bit.
Substitution by the Commodores. Kyle Fuller comes in. Kind of saw this in the first half. Little ball now back to Odom.
Morgan State is not backing down. I mean, they're staying right in there and they continue to play very hard.
Well, this is a great test for them. Jones misses the easy flush. Coach Stallings instantly goes to his bench. Substitution coming in. 3 attempts, and it's good. We got a little bit of a run going here.
Nice stroke by Hubbard in the corner. Yeah, I don't think Coach Stallings is going to like the missed easy inside there.
Quick 30-second timeout by the Commodores. I think we'll stay here for this, Craig.
They're going to extend it to a full timeout, I believe. Oh, here comes the band. Like that adds to the local flavor.
One of the great things in the Virgin Islands that Basketball Travelers and the Paradise Jam does is try to involve the local community.
Yeah.
What other kinds of things besides having bands come in and locals to do things at halftime? What do you do here in the local community?
Yeah, having done this for a long time, we try to have clinics. We try to make sure that the local community is part of our staff, and it's been something that's been growing over time. We make sure that everybody experiences the local flavor, so they take catamaran trips and things like that, and it's been something that is getting better and better as we go. Yeah, and as we mentioned before, this is the island of Tim Duncan. You can see him in the USVI spots, and this is a very small island with a very large percentage of basketball fans and players.
It's also the home of Rajon Rondo,
Roger Bell.
And Roger Bell, there we go.
Yeah. And Cal White, which we talked about. Yeah, it's a little bit of a family affair for us too. So we put everybody to work. We've got a couple people under the basket that's related to us that are sweeping the floors now. We got T. Stocker on the camera, so we consider him family as well.
Commodores bring the ball up under pressure. McClellan blocked, and Morgan State pushing right back. There's a lot of energy on the Morgan State side here in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, they're doing a good job encouraging each other to continue to play hard.
Cut the deficit down here. We head to the media timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments.
As Owen wipes the floor.
Living this life on island done. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morning.
Coming back here to the band and talk about local flavor. That the Marriott Frenchman's Reef, our host hotel, is a spectacular property. I believe it's the #1 Marriott in the world that people use their Marriott points for, and well deserved for that.
Justin Black hits the second of his 2 free throws, cutting the deficit down to 10 points.
10 points.
45-35. Here come the Commodores. Fuller turns the ball over, gets it right back again. Looking to maybe settle it a little bit. Morgan State looking to pressure. There's the down to the post. Well, surveys back to Henderson in the low post. Turned the ball over again. Here comes Morgan State. Black to the and kisses it off the glass for 2. A lot of energy.
Yeah, energy is a good word. They are continuing to play hard, even without the depth that Vandy has. They've continued to play extremely energetically.
Craig, this is exactly what happened to Vanderbilt last night against Providence. They hit a stretch where they went. Vanderbilt or Providence outscored them 17-0.
That's a good way to respond, is to take something hard to the basket and get to the free throw line. Although, I guess the free throw line hasn't been their friend in the first couple games here.
Henderson to the line to shoot 2 shots. And manages to slowly talk the first one in.
Nice offensive rebound by Henderson, and the foul.
You know, given their size, they really should be attacking the boards constantly. Childs comes in for Morgan State, so that'll maybe help them out. Henderson misses his second. Here comes Morgan State. Kyle Thomas.
Yeah, Vandy is 5 for 15 right now from the free throw line. 33%.
Boseman looks to give it to Childs. Turnover, and probably a pretty good foul by Justin Black.
I think so.
McClellan was looking to go all the way to the basket. Five team fouls for Morgan State with 14 minutes to go. Referee calls the ball boys back out. Clean the surface of the court. Right over the Paradise Jam logo there.
Yep. Good hustle by Sam and Eric. They kind of enjoy coming down here as well. Both of them are missing a little bit of school, a little bit of basketball, but they're playing hard down here.
Ball inbounded to Fuller under pressure. Hands it off over to Deion Parker. Swing out to Odom. Tacks down the middle. No foul call. Rebound, offensive rebound by Henderson. Misses the little jump hook. Here comes Morgan State. Straight down the middle. Shaquille Duncan was going up strong. Lost the ball, but got the body call.
I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Boseman wants. He wants him to push the ball and to take it hard to the rack.
Well, Morgan State is looking to finish at the top of the MEAC again this year and punch their ticket to March Madness. Craig, half the games here from the Paradise Jam are on the CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, and
this year.
internally, everybody at CBS likes to say that the road to the Final Four begins in Paradise, which is a nice way for CBS Sports Network and the CBS Network to launch their college basketball season.
For all of those of you tuning into this game, next year you should start your road to Paradise here at the Paradise Jam. It's an absolutely wonderful place. Full court pressure by Morgan State here. They've cut the lead down to 46-38.
That's right there's the call. That call we may not have seen as much in the past, but you just can't get away with doing that anymore.
Yeah.
I know Coach Wooden would be happy. I met a couple times and a friend of mine, but he didn't like that all the physical play that's been going on in the game lately.
Vanderbilt put their team in, a little bit of indecisiveness there. Ball in the hands of Odom for three. Miss. Henderson with the rebound. He's up strong, but Childs with a quick recovery and block.
When he extends that 7'2" frame, it looks like he's got a wingspan of beyond 7'2", and that was a nice block.
I know we talked about this earlier, Craig, but I think I can make a pretty safe prediction he'll be playing overseas somewhere with that frame and ability.
Vanderbilt seems a little shaken by the Morgan State energy right now. Maybe that combined with their lapse that they had yesterday, just a little bit unsure of themselves compared to earlier.
Well, Coach Stallings is definitely up and very, very into it at the moment, encouraging his team. Henderson from the top, a very, very nice 18-footer.
Very good touch and quick timeout by Vandy to make sure they do that again and again.
We'll be back very soon, folks, as we return to the 2013 Paradise Jam.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think.
On Sunday?
Not 150, but Sunday.
Tomorrow.
So that was Friday.
That was Friday. We're back, folks, at the 2013 Easy Bond Global Payments Paradise Jam from the U.S. Virgin Islands. We look at the up-to-date box score. Vanderbilt leads 48-38. Morgan State's come out with a lot of energy here in the second half. They're able to close the gap a little bit. Set Vanderbilt a little on their heels. Ball inbound to Morgan State. Handoff. Turnover. Kick back out. There's a shot by McClellan from three. No good. Childs with the rebound. Ball back up to Parker. Black attacks. Misses and then commits the foul on Henderson.
A little too much French pastry, as my friend Al McGuire used to say.
I think turnovers have hurt the Morgan State here a little bit as they've tried to make this run. They now have 14 turnovers in the game. Vanderbilt with 10. It's been a little bit sloppy at times. Henderson goes to the line, shooting 1-on-1. Vanderbilt in the bonus already with 12:47 to go. Buries the first one. Ups the free throw shooting percentage for Vanderbilt to a shocking 31%. Misses the second, rebound to Childs. Ball quickly outletted to Parker. There he goes to the basket. And a very nice tip follow from Anthony Hubbard.
That's 9 rebounds for Childs and a great outlet. He allows them to run.
High screen from Henderson. And the kick to Odom. Look to attack. Quick little foul. Shaquille Duncan called. That's going to be his third foul. Substitutions coming in for Morgan State. In comes Boseman. And in comes Cedric Blossom.
When you have a guy like Childs kind of anchoring the back end, you can really get out quickly on the break. And I think Morgan State is doing a very nice job of transitioning, using his rebound advantage and trying to get numbers on the other side.
Odom to the line for 1-on-1. Comes up very short. And the ball over to Morgan State. Hubbard up to the top of the key to Blossom. Swings it back to Boseman. Here comes Justin Black. Looks to attack the baseline.
6 for 19 now, Vanderbilt from the free throw line, which is definitely a story.
Hubbard with the ball on the wing. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Looks to attack. And he gets the call. We head to immediate timeout. We'll be right back in a few moments to the 2013 Paradise Jam.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Scott, business is tough, but with great offers at avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a biz case.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam being held here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Vanderbilt Commodores leading 49-40 over Morgan State. Morgan State at the line. Craig, in a game of little runs, Morgan State's brought it back to suddenly an 8-point game.
Yeah, no, they're staying right in there. Just, I think, great effort and good pressure defensively and a little bit of tightness on the Vandy team, especially at the free throw line.
Anthony Hubbard hits both his shots. Full court pressure again from Morgan State.
Got some pretty even stats so far. The field goal percentage is about 40% each, just like the size of these two schools, which are about very similar at 6,700, which we've got a good discrepancy on most of the different schools. We got some big ones, some small ones, but Vandy and Morgan State are about the same.
The energy level on Morgan State's part, as we said in this second half, has been very, very high.
Yep.
Humber's responded fairly well, but where they're struggling, again, as you said, from the free throw line, shooting only around 30%. Ball into the post. Oh, a hard foul from Childs.
That's his third.
Damian Jones will be going to the line for 2.
Nice shot, nice little on big screen. Difficult to switch, and nice feed inside, and Childs just had nothing else to do but give him a little bit of a foul.
He definitely wasn't going to give up the easy bucket there. To the line goes Damian Jones. 2 attempts, and he comes up short. Jones is 1 for 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue for him. 52% free throw shooter coming in today.
In and out on the second. Here comes Morgan State, pushing the ball up. Boseman with the ball.
Vandy back to the 2-3 zone.
Swung over to Justin Black. High screen. Black with a three-point attempt. Wide. Scramble on the rebound. Ball at the top again to Black as he looks to reset. Coach Todd Boseman calling from the sideline into the hands of his son. Swing back. Oh, a very, very deep three from Boseman. Rebound. And here we go into the hands of McClellan. Looks to bring it up under pressure. Dishes to the corner. 3 ball. Short. Morgan State pushing. To Boseman. Handoff. And oh. A little bit of a blocking foul there on Dejon Parker. Going to the line will be Cedric Blossom. Craig, this is a 7-point game with just over 10 and a half minutes left. Yes. Felt sleepy at the start of the second half, not anymore.
No, not at all.
Blossom hits first. Substitution coming in. Out goes Fuller. In comes Odom.
Yeah, Coach Stallings is trying to find a combination that can return the energy given out by the Morgan State team.
Misses second. Strong rebound there. Ball in the hands of McClellan. 3/4 court pressure. Man-to-man in Morgan State. Ball to the wing. Into the low post to Corette. Yes.
That's very good action. You'd think they'd be able to take advantage of that repeatedly when Morgan State tries to match up.
Ball to Boseman. Calls out the play. Swings it back here to Anthony Hubbard. Over to Justin Black. Back to Boseman. They seem to be looking for Childs a little bit in the post. Can't get it to him. Tack. Off the hands of Childs. Coach Boseman calls for full court. We're about to see full court pressure here from Morgan State.
Yeah, their defensive footwork's excellent for Morgan State. You can tell that they're well schooled.
McClellan brings the ball up. Will spin move at the top. Swings it to Cornette, who under pressure turns the ball over.
That's the 11th turnover for Vandy compared to 14 for Morgan State.
Vanderbilt in a 2-3 zone now. See how Morgan State attacks this. Oh, into Childs, turns it over. Big attack, and another turnover by Vanderbilt. Into Childs, little finger roll. Great transition basket.
Kept it high that time. Didn't put it down low for everybody to try to steal away from him.
Great pressure at the top of the key there on McClellan. Oh, he knifes to the basket. Wow. Great big rebound by Luke Cornett. Offensive crash to the glass. Here's the attack line with him. There, and there's Cornett. Nice little kiss, gets the foul, going to the line, shooting one.
Good things happen when you take the ball hard to the basket.
Cornett hasn't attempted a free throw yet tonight. This will be his first attempt. Off the back rim, here comes Morgan State pushing the ball. In the hands of Justin Black, swings it to the corner, attack baseline. Oh, Boseman turns the ball over. Morgan State can't quite believe it. They instantly though are under full court pressure. Inbounded to Deion Parker. Back to Kyle Fuller.
6 for 22 now from the free throw line. I think it's becoming kind of a group think. There you go.
Great little back cut. Deion Parker communicating really well with Fuller there. Justin Black at the top now for Morgan State as they look at this 2-3 zone. Oh, deep three. Wow. Anthony Hubbard took the deep three, long rebound.
Fouled his shot.
Picked it up. And
one of the weaknesses of 2-3 zone is offense giving up too many offensive rebounds, and happened to Vandy that time, and good effort again by Morgan State. I think free throws are going to be important for Vanderbilt here, as they're already in the double bonus, and they've taken 22, so they're going to have to start making some of these to expand their lead.
Fuller at the line, hits the first one.
The coaching staff, everybody on the Vanderbilt bench clapping on that.
Well, when you're shooting 27% as a team from the free throw line, I think coaches are happy to see anything go in. As Fuller hits his second and responds. Here comes Morgan State. Craig, the local Virgin Islands crowd seems to be on the side of the underdog tonight, though. We can hear them in the background rooting for Morgan State.
Quite a few Virgin Islanders attended Morgan State and do attend Morgan State.
Oh, very deep ball from Justin Black, who screams in exultation as that went down. Great hustle play there. Justin Black is carrying the energy for Morgan State. We head to break. We'll be back in a few moments at the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with the child today at worldvision.org/share.
Gonna have to do it up there. They come in. Just go YouTube space live, yeah. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam. Vanderbilt leading 57-15. I'm joined with Dr. Craig Jonas. Craig, beginning of this second half, Vanderbilt was up by about 15. We have a 7:31 left. A lot of time left, and Morgan State's cut this game to 7 points.
Yeah, they just keep coming after them. Doing a great job of taking the ball to the basket and transitioning and using Childs in the middle.
Ball inbounded to Fuller. Surveys what's the zone again. Morgan State came out of that media timeout into their aggressive zone. I take that back. There's a switch now to man-to-man. Oh, Vanderbilt recognized. Great attack by Fuller with the dish down to Corbett, and he was able to flush it down.
As we mentioned earlier, I do like his game, and I think he's going to get better and better.
Vanderbilt stays in their 2-3. Surveyed by Morgan State as they move the ball around the perimeter.
Trying to negate two things from Morgan State, their ability to take it hard to the basket and Childs on the
Boseman
inside.
with the three.
And that's the way to
Very,
respond.
Very tough shot. Immediately a timeout from Morgan State. We'll stay here as we go through this 30-second timeout that Coach Todd Boseman called.
That was a nice job moving it over to side. Updating the stats, 59-53.
Looking at the stats, Craig, what jumps out to you?
That one right there, being able to hit the three when you need it.
I think the other thing that we've been talking about all game as we look at the free throw percentage, Vanderbilt 8 of 24, shooting a lot more free throws than Morgan State, who's at 9 of 14. And last night against Providence, Craig, that was really one of the major concerns that Vanderbilt had coming out of the game. They only shot about 43%, and tonight they're shooting 33%. Full court pressure by Morgan State. Ball inbounded. Coming up the floor, Kyle Fuller. See what kind of defense Morgan State's in at this time. Man-to-man now. Ball in the hands of Fuller again. Look down at Cornett. There's Odom. Oh, and an offensive foul called on the screen. Damian Jones called, and he quickly gets substituted out. Josh Henderson comes in. And back comes Eric McClellan, subbing out Dejon Parker. Morgan State inbounding the ball. Blake Boseman brings it up. Vanderbilt got into a man-to-man. Quick adjustment by Morgan State. Boseman brings it over to the corner into the hands of Justin Black. Pop out by Anthony Hubbard. Back in the hands of Boseman. Lob down into Childs. Very deep ball by Boseman. Misses badly, but long rebound in the hands of Justin Black. Kicking across to the other side. Attacked by Boseman down the middle. Nice little teardrop. Won't go. Rebound to Corbett. He's looking to give it off to somebody. Here comes McClellan. He slows the ball down as they get across the half-court line.
I think one of the things Morgan State knows is that Vanderbilt is a little bit, takes their time on offense, so they're taking a few more chances.
Deep three, boy. Cornett hits a deep three. McClellan found him on the opposite side there.
He's starting to look a lot less like a freshman, even in front of us, in front of our eyes. Saw him mature yesterday, and he's making that path
down the post
forward
to
again.
Childs, turns baseline to the left hand. Oh, soft little hook. And then Justin Black was there. Justin Black's having a heck of a game.
Seems to be in the right place at the right time, always.
Attacked by McClellan. Left-handed scoop. Ball out. Here comes Morgan State pressing. At the Black, who gets a hard foul.
It was a hard fall, but looked like he was mostly going for the ball.
No intentional foul there. So Justin Black will go to the line, looking to shoot two. We're at 4:55 to go. Vanderbilt leading 62-55. Vanderbilt in the bonus. Morgan State had 10 fouls. Vanderbilt has 7 fouls. Justin Black, second attempt. Short. Odom with the rebound. Out to McClellan. And Morgan State retreats across the half. Man-to-man defense. McClellan looked to Attack down the right-hand side. High pick and roll again. Defended well by Morgan State. Second pick. And that's a tough call for Morgan State. Childs picks up his fourth foul.
Yeah, with 4.5 minutes left, I think you got to ride it out now. Oh, maybe
McClellan
not.
going to the line for 2 in the double bonus. McClellan hits. He's now 2 for 5 from the line. Kind of shakes his head like he's relieved that he, that he hit it. Second attempt, off. Rebound, and here comes Morgan State. Ball in the hands of Blake Boseman. Behind the back. Lob down to Childs. Immediately attacks. Good little body into the chest, and then a little scoop shot.
12 points for him now.
McClellan with the ball at the top. Plays off of the high screen. Oh, what a nifty little pass. And Henderson finishes the way you should when you're in that position.
That was pretty.
Lob to Childs. He's pushed by Henderson. He pleads his case to no avail. We head to media timeout. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, from the 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Paradise Jam.
Oh, here's the shovel pass in and the finish.
Living this life one night and done. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful Virgin Islands 2013 Easy Bonds Global Payments Tournament. The Vanderbilt Commodores leading 65-57 with 3:49 here to go in the second half.
No passport required coming to the USVI, but a great pass required to be able to finish with a dunk like the last play by Vanderbilt.
We saw probably one of the prettiest assists in the entire tournament just seconds ago as McClellan recognized the mismatch, was able to dump the ball in for a flush by Henderson. But Childs is now on the line for Morgan State with a chance to cut this game.
His first free throws of the game.
1-on-1. Hits the first. 7-point deficit now for Morgan State. Misses the second, rebounded by McClellan. Bring the ball up under pressure by Boseman. Morgan State into their man-to-man again. Great recognition there by Vanderbilt with the reverse.
Triple screen baseline and then a nice inside feed and goaltending call. It's the goaltending call in the NCAA is different from the NBA, so it's not an automatic if it hits the backboard, but that time it was on its way down, so it's considered goaltending.
Blokman over to Shaquille Duncan. Ball swings over to Hubbard. Pick and roll there with Childs. Back up to Hubbard. Hubbard called for the pick and roll, attacks down the lane. And he gets the what looks to be the blocking call. He'll get 2 shots.
Hubbard's close to a double-double. He's got 11 points and 8 rebounds. He's really had a great second half.
Misses the first off the back of the rim. Substitution. Childs goes out. It's an interesting substitution. In comes Emmanuel Mate. Hubbard hits the second. Full court pressure again by Morgan State. Easily inbounded and handled. Here comes McClellan. Under pressure by Justin Black. Ball to the top to Henderson. Back to Henderson. He attacks down the lane. Nice little finger rolls.
Yeah, good recognition. Saw the basket open. He decided to take it.
Vanderbilt still in there. Still in their zone. No. Man-to-man now. Rebound under pressure. McClellan bringing the ball up. Boseman commits the foul.
Not a terrible foul considering what's been going on so far from the charity stripe for Vandy.
McClellan shooting 2 for 6 from the free throw line at the moment.
He came in shooting 59%, so it's been an issue for him all year. Didn't look like it that time. That was a nice, very nice stroke.
Substitution. Here comes Childs back in. Looks like he just needed a little breather.
Yeah, when you got 3 or 4 guys banging on you all day, just need a quick break.
McClellan with a second attempt. It's good. Pushes the lead back up to 12 with 2:25 to go. Boseman calling for the ball. Back again to Duncan. Boseman attacked. 3, and he's good. And immediately into full court pressure for Morgan State.
That was a very nice
McClellan
pressure
waves
shot.
everybody out of the way. Oh, turns the ball over. Craig, the energy bunny of the game is Justin Black.
Yeah.
He's been
Oh, yeah, for
absolutely
sure.
everywhere.
Absolutely.
16 points, but he must have caused at least 4 or 5 turnovers this game.
Nice steal right there.
Here he is going to the line. No time taken off the clock. Gets 2 attempts. Makes
Just
the
when it
first.
looked like Vanderbilt was going to separate a little bit, Morgan State responds once again and cuts it to 8.
Both teams in the double bonus now for the remainder of the game. Hits both of them. Oh, they lost Odom. He decides not to attack. Gets the ball back into the hands of McClellan, and then Fuller. Coach Stallings called the play from the sideline. Back cut. And once again, Justin Black is on the floor, making every attempt.
Yeah, I think our guys mopping the floor have been getting a little more activity than they normally do. It's been guys flying on the floor all over the place. So good testament to both coaches that there's this much effort going on.
Let's see what kind of inbounds play Vanderbilt calls out of the box. There we go. Hands of McClellan. Man-to-man defense here by Morgan State. They pressure high onto the point guard.
10 on the shot clock.
Six seconds. Justin Black thought that he had a potential steal there, almost picked it off. Oh, they managed to get the shot off. Maybe not. Shot clock went off. Turnover to Morgan State. 1:23 to go. 7-point game. Ball back to Justin Black.
Coach Boseman really orchestrating now.
Into Childs. Timeout Morgan State. Great little attack there by Black.
Drew 3 defenders.
Dish to Childs.
Pretty easy dunk for the big man.
At 7-2, he knows what to do with it. Craig, once again, we've got ourselves quite a ball game here with only 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Vanderbilt leading by 5 points. What jumps out to you, or what's required here down the stretch?
Composure from both teams and the continual effort on the Morgan State. We always get great games here at the U.S. Virgin Islands Paradise Jam. And, I think that's one of the reasons the local people support it so well. It gets a little bit exciting at the end. Vanderbilt's in that tricky spot where they don't want to rush things. They want to be quick but don't hurry. I think Morgan State's taking advantage of the fact that they know they're not going to go for the basket right away, so they're going to go all out and trap them all over the place.
Vanderbilt looks to inbounds the ball under pressure. Get it into Henderson. Back to Fuller. Boseman on him. Into the hands of McClellan. Now to Odom. High pick and roll there. And a foul called on Black.
I think if you're Morgan State, you don't hesitate to foul just because I know you're in the double bonus, but it's shooting at 39% for the game. You're down a couple points. You might as well get the possession back and maybe go 1 point for 2 or 3.
Fuller goes to the line. He's actually been fairly solid from the line tonight, 3 for 4. I think that's 4 for 5.
And he's one of their better free throw shooters coming in, too. He was shooting 70% for the season so far.
Cornett goes out, and in comes Parker. Fuller with his second attempt. It's up and good. Gives a little bit of breathing room to Vanderbilt. Here comes Morgan State pushing the ball. Boseman looking to attack. Into the hands of Parker now. Looking, with 3 attempts. Long rebound by Vanderbilt. Fuller surveys the floor, brings it up. Pressure now, Parker on him. Having to foul in order to try and turn over the ball.
I think Fuller wants the ball. I think the coaches want Fuller to have the ball. He looks confident on the line. So that's Vandy did what they want to do right there.
Fuller to the line for 2 in the double bonus with 30 seconds left here. And he softly caresses in another free throw. Been very, very solid from the line tonight. Shooting 5 for 6 so far. Hits that one. And here comes Morgan State with Boseman. Keeping the pace high. Deep 3. Rebound to McClellan. Looks to get it across the half-court line. And we hear Boseman call no foul. That looks like they're just going to wind the clock down. That'll be the end of the game.
What a game, what a game, what a game, as one of our local announcers usually say. It was a very well-contested game on both sides, and I think Vandy's happy to advance, and Morgan State can't be too upset about their effort. They played very hard, and that should prepare them well for the rest of the season.
Well, that's the end of today's action from the 2013 Easy Bonds Paradise Jam.
this, Nicole?